Welcome to It's a LaGreca show. As you can tell, no Don again, but that's okay because I
Again.
found a true Jersey guy that I wanted to do this show with. Okay, I'm not saying that Don sucks. I love Don, but he's not here. So I brought in Snake Sabo from Skid Row. Snake, how are you, man?
Yes, I'm happy to be here, man. It's so great to see you, and it's been forever, but this is I thank you for the opportunity to share what we're about to share with your audience.
Now, Snake, usually you're on tour, so because of the pandemic and the circumstance, I knew you couldn't say no. I knew you were home. You've been avoiding my phone calls and not answering my phone calls, but I knew you were home, so I texted you because I knew you would be interested in the topic for the show today. And what we're going to do, Snake, today is the top 10 quintessential Kiss songs. So we're going to come up with since Don's not here, it's Dave and Snake's quintessential Kiss playlist.
I'm
How
all
about that?
about it, man. This is the soundtrack of my life. So this is easy.
All right. Now, before we get into it, listen, I'm not a Kiss hater. Like, I love all the formations of Kiss. I love all their albums. But I got to be honest, my top 10 songs, Snake, range from 73 to 77. I don't have any songs past 1977 on my list.
I have a couple past 77, but the majority of mine are right in that same time frame. I have a huge affinity for that time frame. I mean, Kiss was my first show ever when I was 13, December 16th, 1977, Madison Square Garden, and I was in the rafters, man. I mean, I was up there. And coincidentally, 3 days later, I went back to the Garden to see superstar Billy Graham, but that's another story.
And we'll do wrestling a little bit later on. We're trying to avoid that topic here on It's a LaGreca show. But you know me, Snake. At some point, you and I are going to talk pro wrestling. Listen, going to Lincoln School in Hawthorne, New Jersey in 1976, you better have a Kiss Destroyer T-shirt on, or you're going to get your ass kicked. So I was a Kiss fan, and I've always been a Kiss fan since back then. But my favorite Kiss album, Snake, is Dressed to Kill.
Ooh.
So when I was putting my list together, I have 3 songs from Dressed to Kill. So I'm going to throw them out there. And it's Two Timer, Rock Bottom, and Come On and Love Me.
Oh my gosh, 2 of the 3 are in mine as well.
All right. So what 2 songs are on your list?
Well, Rock Bottom and Come On and Love Me. I mean, we did a cover of Come On and Love Me on our Besides Ourselves record. And again, Kiss, in the history of Skid Row, Kiss has had a huge influence. I think it was the one band that everybody agreed on that had a major influence in each individual's lives. So for me, Dressed to Kill, I think I got Dressed to Kill and Alive on the same day from Sam Goody's. And Rock Bottom, the live version for me is the one, but Come On and Love Me, the studio version, I think for me is the one.
All right, so you just brought up something interesting. So we're compiling our list. I think we agree that we're going to put Come On and Love Me and Rock Bottom on the list, but you want the live version of Rock Bottom on the list. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
from Alive. Okay, all right, I like it. All right, give me a couple here, Snake. What do you got?
The first one I got to give you is because again, going back is I Stole Your Love off of Love Gun. And the reason being is that's the song that they opened up with when I saw them in Madison Square Garden. And so I had no idea what I was walking into when I got there. And then all of a sudden, when they started that opening riff and the stairs are coming down and, you know, they're this whole thing that I was never expecting to occur, this larger than life apocalypse of music was it was mind boggling. It changed my life. And
wow.
I mean it for real, because I had no intention on playing music or anything like that up until that point. And then after I saw the opening of the Kiss show, when I Stole Your Love, I was like, my life has changed. I'm a different person now. So that, and then I Want You off of Rock and Roll Over because they played it on Don Kirshner's rock concert. And to see Kiss on Don Kirshner's rock concert was like, I never thought that would happen. And Paul Stanley was playing his Iceman, and they looked amazing. They had those the Rock and Roll Over outfits on that were a little bit different than the Destroyer outfits. And so for me, that had another lasting presence that I still remember. They did 3 songs. They did Take Me, Love 'Em, Leave 'Em, and I Want You. And I Want You is the one that stood out for me the most.
All right. So I'll give you I Stole Your Love. I'll give you I Want You from Rock and Roll Over. Okay. Now, I Stole Your Love. I remember when I saw them on a Hot in the Shade tour in 1990, they opened up, and Karen changed my life in the Brendan Byrne parking lot. But we'll talk that on another show. Okay. So here's one I'm going to throw out to you from Rock and Roll Over that I want on my list that you may not want, and that's Mr. Speed.
It's a great song, but I don't think it's top 10. It just doesn't, for me. I think if you go through the other records, I think that there's other stuff that stands out for me more so. Like Parasite on Hotter Than Hell. Like, to me, that song would stand out more. Like, I had never heard anything like that either. I'm like, it's brilliant. It was brilliant.
Snake, Mr. Speed is not only in my top 10, no. Mr. Speed is number 1.
No!
Mr. Speed is number 1 on my all-time Kiss Quintessential playlist.
You're out of your ever-loving mind.
It's got to find its way on this. It's my number 1, Snake.
What on God's green earth have you been smoking these days? Not to disparage against the song itself, but it cannot be your number 1 Kiss song.
It is my number 1. And by the way, Snake, you are a guest on this show, so it's going to find its way on this list. So Mr. Speed is on the Snake and LaGreca Quintessential Kiss playlist. I'm sorry.
Number 11.
It's in the top 10. All right, another song, and this is the live version. I got to go with Detroit Rock City from Kiss Alive 2.
Totally agree. And definitely the live version, because that was the one. That was the one. That was like, that set you off, man. That was like the starting point to every Friday night for me, was that song. Like, that's how I got my weekend going. And it's just, the live version captured the essence of how bombastic that whole song is.
And here's the thing. It's about the first album I ever bought with my own money at Sears in the Willowbrook Mall was Kiss Alive 2. And opening up that gatefold and seeing that, I got to get it. I got it here. Hold on. I still have it. This is gonna blow you away. Hold on. I still have the album. This is the actual album, man.
Yes.
This is the one that I bought. I still own it. Look at this. You open up that gatefold. Like, look at that, dude.
That's exactly what I saw. That's exactly what I saw at Madison Square Garden. This is exactly it.
This is the quintessential picture of Gene Simmons, by the way.
I agree. The best picture of Gene Simmons ever, man. It was amazing. I was like, how did they capture that? That's just insanity.
First album I ever bought. I still have it. It's in fantastic condition. Like, it's my pride and joy. My daughter's my pride and joy, but you know what I mean.
Now I'm going to pick out something off that record that you probably wouldn't pick out because it's on the 4th side and it was all studio stuff. Rocket Ride.
Rocket Ride on your top 10?
Yep.
What? Give me another song. I can't put Rocket Ride in the top 10.
Okay. This one you might not either, but it's off Revenge. Unholy.
You're going to put Unholy in your top 10?
Yep.
You know what? I take it back. I give you Rocket Ride.
Give me Unholy.
I'll give you Rocket Ride if you leave out Unholy.
Why? You don't like Unholy?
I like Unholy, but it's not top 10, Snake.
All right, Creatures of the Night.
I'll take Creatures of the Night. I'll give you Creatures of the Night. But if I'm giving you
absolutely,
if I'm giving you Creatures of the Night, I'm no Unholy and no Rocket Ride.
Okay.
All right, Creatures of the Night. All right.
So what we got so far?
So far we got Mr. Speed. Not necessarily in this order.
Oh God.
Mr. Speed. It's my show. Mr. Speed, Detroit Rock City, Creatures of the Night, I Want You, I Stole Your Love, Come On and Love Me, and Rock Bottom, the Alive version. We still have 3 spots left.
Okay.
Can I throw one out?
Yeah.
From Alive, Black Diamond.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. And I'm going to throw another one out from Alive.
All right, go ahead.
She.
Never a big fan of She. Why? Why you like? I like She. It's a great song. I can't put it on my top 10.
The whole guitar thing in the middle.
Because you're a guitar player, Snake. That's why.
No, it's because it's Ace Frehley. That's why. And don't tell me that you don't sit there and look up to Ace Frehley.
I mean, I'm actually taller than Ace Frehley, so I kind of look down on him when I've met him. Let me put this on the side because I got one I think you can't deny. You ready? God of Thunder.
I'm with you.
You're with me?
I'm with you.
You're so easy. You're so easy.
No, right. I'm with you.
Okay, all right. So we got Mr. Speed, Detroit Rock City, Creatures of the Night, Black Diamond, God of Thunder, I Want You, I Stole Your Love, Come On and Love Me, and Rock Bottom. We still have one song left.
Mr. Speed should not be in there.
It's my number one, though, Snake. All right. Give me another one. Give me another one.
Love Gun.
All right, let me put it on the side.
You're all put on my crap on the side.
I'm gonna put it on the side because I got one I think you can't deny that we have not mentioned. You ready?
Yeah.
And you're a guitar player, so this is the live version with the great solo. Cold Gin.
Ooh, one of my all-time favorites. That's got to be on there. We used to play that. There's video on YouTube of us doing that with Pantera at the Meadowlands.
Really?
With Ace Frehley.
God, I can't wait till this pandemic is over so I could see you guys live again.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're not. Tell me about it.
All right, so you will not put Mr. Speed on the list. You're anti Mr. Speed.
I am anti Mr. Speed.
All right, oh God. All right, I'll take Mr. Isn't there another song to take? Let me go through the list one more time. Okay. Mr. Speed, Detroit Rock City, Creatures of the Night. I gave you Creatures of the Night for God's sake. Black Diamond, God of Thunder, Cold Gin, I Want You, I Stole Your Love, Come On and Love Me, Rock Bottom. You definitely want Mr. Speed off the list.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Speed. I'm doing this for you, Snake, because you had #1 album, multi-platinum records, all that shit.
Yeah, but your opinion is just as valid as mine. We're just fans.
I'll take Mr. Speed and replace Mr. Speed with Love Gun.
Do you have a certain affinity for Mr. Speed? Like, why is that your number one?
It's just a great song. There's no story behind it. There wasn't like, Karen in the parking lot of Brenda. Nothing like that. It was just like I just love that song.
See, I'm emotionally attached to a lot of these songs because not only were they essentially the reason why I play music, but we toured with them in 2000 on their first farewell tour.
I was there.
And those songs, like seeing Paul Stanley come out to the middle of the arena on that harness for Love Gun, like that, those memories for me. And I know I was lucky enough to be like right there for over 100 of those shows, but that memory is what makes it so important to me. Jamming with when I had broke my ankle at the beginning of the tour, they asked me to come up and do sound check with them, and we did Parasite. It was like I'm in a cast that looks like Frankenstein's foot, and I'm playing Parasite with Kiss at
That's awesome.
soundcheck. I mean, it's just I can't. In my youth, I would never have been able to write that script. You know what I mean? Like, so these songs they mean something really deep to me. Mr. Speed's not one of them.
All right. I'll take Mr. Speed off for Parasite.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. So we got our list. You ready?
Yes.
This is now, if you have any objections, say it now, because this is on video. This is going to be forever.
Okay.
All right. This is our list. Parasite, God of Thunder, Cold Gin, Creatures of the Night, Detroit Rock City, the live version from Alive 2, Black Diamond. Now, Black Diamond, the live version from Alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. I Want You, I Stole Your Love, Come On and Love Me, and Rock Bottom from Alive. We in?
I think so. I can't think of any. What about you? Can you think of anything?
I like it. I'm a little upset about Mr. Speed, but I'll give you Parasite.
See, I'm kind of I don't feel like Unholy wasn't my number one, but that was a comeback song.
It's great. Yeah, whatever.
Ah!
So I mean, people are going to be upset. Like Chris Jericho is going to see this list. He's got, where's All Night? Where's
the X and Sex is what he's going to come up with.
Yeah, he's going to be very, 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 very list. All right. More importantly, what's your number one Kiss song?
I think of all time, it's probably got to be, because it was the opening song of that show, is probably I Stole Your Love. That's probably it, because that was the thing that, when I say changed my life, I mean absolutely changed my life. Like, I walked in there as a jock, and I walked out as somebody that had no idea what I was going to do in the music business, but I knew I was going to be in the music business. And then a year later, I started playing guitar and pretending to be Ace Frehley in a mirror, which is what I still do.
That's amazing. It's an amazing story. With me, it'll probably be since it can't be Mr. Speed, it's Detroit Rock City, the live version from Kiss Alive 2, from this album right here that I bought for $10 at Sears in 1978. So look at this. It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Of all time. I don't care what anybody says.
It's a masterpiece. It's an absolute master. You're so right.
Well, Snake, thank you. I hope we can do this again.
Yes, of course, always.
Okay, maybe we can do you can play a couple of bars of Mr. Speed the next time you come on.
That's easy. Not a problem. I'd be more than happy to do that.
All right, Snake Sabo, again, Skid Row, everything. You're incredible, man. Incredible musician, incredible band. Thanks for tuning into It's a LaGreca Show. Maybe or maybe not Don next time. We don't know. But Snake, thank you so much for the time, man.
I've got no problem taking Don's place. And yes. If he wants to retire tomorrow and say, Snake, take over, you're just much better at it than I am, I would be more than willing to do so.
You want to plug anything you need to plug? Anything? You want to plug anything?
Yeah, I want to plug your show because you're an amazing host and you're a great friend. So I want to plug your show.
That's right. It's a LaGreca Show. You can find it on YouTube. Also busted open on Sirius XM Monday through Saturday on channel 156 Fight Nation. Snake, thank you. Everybody watching, we love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, everybody.
I mean, he's my brother and everything. I love the guy, but, it's unbelievable.
Dude. We're so stupid.
What?
We're so stupid. You know what we forgot?
No, we didn't forget everything, man. We went through it. We went through every song.
You know what we forgot?
What?
Deuce.
Dude, Snake, how do you forget Deuce?
How do we, Kiss fans from Jersey, for 50 years being a Kiss fan, 100 years, we forgot Deuce?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh my God. How do we do that? That's on you, Snake.
It's unforgivable.
You're a Deuce guy. Didn't you guys do Deuce?
Yeah, and it's the opening track on Alive 1, and we forgot it.
Unbelievable. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do this over again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, honestly.
We're gonna have to do this again.
That could be number one.
We can't release this video.
No,
How do you forget Deuce? Oh,
not without Deuce.
Oh God! All
So
right,
great. We just ruined it.
no, that I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna talk to everybody, the powers that be. This will never come out. Don't worry, Snake. Don't worry about it. You won't get embarrassed. We're not putting this out there. Don't worry about it. We'll do this over another time. But I assure you, this will not be released. This is not coming out.
No self-respecting Kiss fan will ever forget.
100%. You have my word that this will not be released.
Thank you. I don't want to be embarrassed.
Don't worry. We'll do it again next week. I promise.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, man.
All right, brother. Be well.
Later.